Hello everyone in the YouTube world, it's the Spirit Room 152 and this is a reaction video to the Brittany Murphy story. So I watched it and I also watched the Beyond the Headlines special on Brittany Murphy and I can't even begin. Like, especially the ending was really painful to watch. And after I saw the movie, and while I was watching the Beyond the Headlines special, I ended up thinking of a conversation that I had with someone at my school. See, I'm studying music production and audio recording technology. I want to be a music producer and be a music producer and a songwriter, kind of like Cara DioGuardi. And possibly a live sound engineer too. But the thing is, see, Cara DioGuardi, she has like a certain level of fame. Honestly, I don't know if I could deal with being famous, to be honest with you, because in Hollywood, you're scrutinized if you're overweight and just a lot of stuff, and honestly, I don't think I could deal with it, because when I was in middle school, I was constantly scrutinized for my weight, and to this day, when someone brings up the topic of my weight, and see, if it's a medical professional, it's fine and dandy because they're trying to help me out, but anyone else, it's like, please stop talking, like, right now before I hit you in the face. Like, seriously, don't even with me right now. And also in Hollywood, like, if you're in the spotlight, there's like this constant pressure to look perfect, and then there's the paparazzi. Honestly, I wish there was a way, for a person to be famous and not have the paparazzi and the media, and the media follow you around, but evidently that doesn't exist. See, fame and fortune, alright, fortune would be awesome, but I can do without the fame. My goals with what the program I'm studying for, that I'm studying for my certificate, music production and sound engineering, I just want to take full advantage of what's handed over, I want to take advantage of every field that I can get into, that I think that would interest me, music, and also the production side, but also in order to complete my certificate, in order to complete my certification, I need to take a class on the music business, and that's another thing that could help me out as well. But the thing is, like I said, that a friend of mine said that he hopes I'm famous one day. I honestly don't think I could handle being famous. Alright? Having millions of dollars in a bank account, that sounds awesome. More than awesome. But I could never be famous. I could not deal with it. The thing is, I have the Brittany Murphy Story playing on my TV right now. And, Brittany had to deal with the constant scrutiny of, she was called a drug addict, and it affected her so much. The thing is, towards the last few days of her life, the thing is, she was really sick, but she refused to see a doctor because of the stigma, so many stigmas. And honestly, I don't want my life to be lived under a microscope. And, and just say I did want to become famous. Well, in real life, I really don't want that, but hypothetically, if I were to become famous and I were to marry somebody, I would want to marry someone who is just normal, average person. He's like, they're not famous, they don't work in the industry. Well, they could, but they're not famous at all. And I feel like in a way that would give me stability, because then I could, like, if I'm married to someone who's not famous, it would be more normal. It would be more like I would have some normalcy to a degree. Like, I was watching the movie and she was married to this guy, Simon Monjack, and that I don't even know where to begin with that. But then, while watching the movie, like I said, I have it playing right now. The thing is, there was this scene where Brittany, her mom, and Simon are at this diner, and then Ashton Kutcher comes in. And honestly, I think Brittany was better off with Ashton than she was with Simon. Because, I mean, Simon was pretty much doing everything. And I just think, had Brittany not been involved with Simon Monjack, like, she'd still be around. But, and I do remember when Ashton and Brittany were dating, and I mean, I didn't really pay much attention, but then when I see this movie and and I've read up on the stuff, and between Simon and Ashton was probably the better fit. Actually, anyone other than Simon Monjack would have been a better fit for Brittany. Because I mean, with the stories, I don't really know no one really knows what happened. But the thing is, it seems like with Simon, there were so many red flags, and Brittany refused to acknowledge them. And I think it's because of those red flags, that's why Brittany is no longer with us. And I still wish she was with us, because she made some really awesome movies. Like, my favorite movie of hers is actually Little Black Book. I've been watching it recently, and it's kind of been difficult to watch knowing that she's no longer with us. I mean, she was really funny in that movie, and I thought it was great because watching her go through her boyfriend's phone and getting information on his exes. It's not the same. It's not the same watching it. And one thing with Brittany Murphy, she and I were born on the same day, yet 15 years apart. So, yeah. Well, I think that's all for now. Spirit Room 152, signing off. Okay, adios.